Hey guys, it's Kiana Marie. Okay, well, of course you knew my name because it's like in my name thing for YouTube, my channel name. Yeah. I'm sort of new to this whole like vlog YouTube channel thingy because I've never really done it. So, yeah, it's just gonna be me talking about a whole bunch of random stuff that's on my mind, like throughout the majority of the week. Yeah, it's Wednesday, and I'm gonna try to upload a video like every Wednesday, and if I don't, then I'll probably do it the day before or the day after, which is like a Tuesday or Thursday. It depends on how I feel. Or I just might not upload one that week. It just depends. So, yeah. So, the subject of discussion today, okay, I sound like a news lady. Let's word this differently. I want to talk about bullying. Yeah, you guys heard it, bullying. Everybody talks about it. Yeah, blah, blah. Oh, don't be rude to people. But I'm going to take it to a whole different level. So today in my gym class, because on Wednesdays we don't do anything, it's like our lazy day. We go to the auditorium and we watch like PowerPoints and everything. We do like fun stuff. Yeah. Well, today we were talking about eating disorders. Yeah, like anorexia, bulimia, overeating, kind of stuff like that. And we had to watch a video on like anorexia and bulimia about how people will be like that thin even though they're like not supposed to be that thin. They're supposed to be like at least that thin. And like yeah, kind of stuff like that. And overeating was on it too. So there was like a girl that was like 600 something pounds. Like I'm not gonna judge because I'm big too. I know this and people make fun of me for it, which is pretty freaking rude. But still, like one of the guys in my gym class, one of the quote unquote popular guys, was like laughing the whole time. And I'm like, okay, these people are sick and they're dying, but you're laughing at them and making fun of them. Like, are you joking? And then when the bigger girl came on, the girl that weighed like 600 pounds, everyone was like, oh my god, she weighs that much. Like, okay, there has to be a reason behind why she eats so much. Like, it's like a mental disorder, like in your brain, pretty much for your eating disorders. So I don't think it's a laughing matter. Like, people have eating disorders because of people bullying them and constantly like not feeling like they're good enough in everybody else's eyes that they have to change the way they look. And I think it's really rude to just sit there and make fun of someone like that. Like, yeah, they're anorexic. There has to be a reason. Probably because of bullying. They were probably called fat or something, so they went anorexic. And most of the time when people are anorexic, they get like disordered images in their mind that makes them look like they're this big when they're that thin, and they're like still starving themselves. And it causes like 80% of teenagers to die. Like 1,000 something teenagers each year die from eating disorders, and people still laugh at it and people still make fun of other people. Like, come on now. But that's not the only type of bullying I want to talk about. Like, there's the bullying, like kind of friendship bullying. Like, I'm going through some stuff like that, and it's like, okay, I understand that this person's mad at me and everything, but that doesn't mean that you have to talk crap about me. Like, come on now. Like, what I did was rude, I have to admit, but you don't have to talk crap about me. I consider that bullying because you're talking crap behind my back, and that's like bullying because you're like making someone else laugh about it. So, yeah, like, come on now, people. You gotta stop bullying. Like, you're pretty much killing people. Like, people who self harm and everything, yeah, it's pretty much because of being self cautious, because of bullying, because people are bullying them to the point where they like don't feel good enough and they need to like hurt themselves, I guess. Like, I would know, I've been through that phase. I went through the whole self harm thing and everything. Yeah, that's like one of my deepest, darkest secrets. But honestly, it's true. Like, it's freaking people bullying. It's just so pointless. I don't see why you do it. Like, do you bullies like do it to feel good about yourselves or something? Do you think that like making others feel horrible and making others like feel like ugly and stuff, do you think that that makes you feel better? Like, what do you get out of that? Hurting other people is like good for you or something? Like, I don't get it. Honestly. It I just don't get it. Like, why? Do you have a reason behind it? Like, I think it's because you're self cautious of yourself. I think you have problems in your head that you have to make other people feel bad about themselves. And I'm sorry because of that. Like, I'm sorry for your problems and everything. But that doesn't mean that you have to make fun of anybody else. Like, you have no room to talk because you're not perfect either. Like, I've had some girls that aren't even skinny call me fat, and I'm like, okay, well, you're not even skinny yourself. So, unless you weigh like 3 pounds, then you could call me fat. And I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I'm not saying that I'm perfect either. I'm not saying that I don't ever make fun of someone. Everybody makes fun of someone once in their life. Like, even the nicest people in the world will do it. But I mean, don't like say it to them, or don't tell someone that's gonna tell that person, like, because that's just gonna make that person feel bad about themselves. Like, keep it to yourself. Write it in a diary. Like, write it on your freaking on your hand or something. I don't know. I really don't even know. But just don't tell the other person. Keep it in your head. Or tell your best friend, someone that you trust, talk crap about someone to them. I mean, yeah, everybody's gonna talk crap. It's a part of life, but it's still really rude when the other person finds out and then they're just like, oh, alrighty then. So, yeah, I mean, you don't have to just like stop talking crap about other people, because talking crap is pretty much like your opinion about someone. Being a bully is your opinion on them, but you don't have to put it in rude ways like telling that person or something. You could just keep it to yourself. It'd be a whole lot easier if you kept it to yourself instead of trying to act a clown and tell everybody to make everybody laugh at them. Like, that's just rude and it's really disrespectful, and I think that everybody deserves respect. So if you want people to respect you, and if you want people to like be friends with you and be nice to you, then be nice to others and respect others. Like, come on now. I love how I said I was gonna take bullying to a new level. I'm like doing what everybody else does. I'm just like talking about it like normal. Yeah. So I guess that's it on my video for today. Yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts. Like, just stop being rude to people. Like, I don't see why you have to be rude to people, like, to make yourself feel better or to make other people laugh. Like, you could crack some freaking other jokes instead of cracking jokes about someone else to make people laugh. Like, or at least be like, hey, I hope you know I was just kidding. I don't really mean it. Like, not anything super rude. Like, I make fun of my friend Devin all the time because he has really, really bushy eyebrows. So I always call him, like, I always, like, make fun of his eyebrows and everything. But I'm like, hey, I'm joking. Like, I don't really care. I think he's a cool kid. Like, I tell him that I'm joking in the end, and we're perfectly fine. So just don't intentionally try to hurt someone. Be a little nicer. Like, come on. Like, be friends with everybody. Like, I know I really should not say that because I'm not friends with a lot of people, but like, just be nice. That's all I have to say. Like, come on, you guys. Be nice. Have a heart. A heart. Oh, that's an ugly heart. Yeah. Well, I'll see you guys next week when I talk about some other random stuff that y'all probably don't care about. Subscribe if you want. This is gonna be on Facebook too, because I have a whole bunch of friends on Facebook, and I'm sure somebody, like one person, will like it. So yeah. Well, bye!